Hello, it's me, GG Games. I am so excited to tell you guys that I have done at least 2 different types of concept art for hopefully a sequel in Jurassic World Evolution. So, subscribe to this YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell so you get notified exactly when I upload that video, which is going to be like round about this length of just fan art and just like concept art and what things should be in the game and why shouldn't you get the game and why you should get the game. So I hope you enjoy it, and remember to like, comment and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, and put down in the comment section if you liked this video or what other park ideas you have, because after this it will probably be Doctor Who's testing facility, and then after that it would be Jurassic Planet, but I need a lot of time to plan it out because it needs to be dinosaurs from just that place, dinosaurs from just there and that, so yeah. But we are doing a Brachiosaurus enclosure, so that is very exciting, and the teaser in the thumbnail for yesterday's video, at the right hand corner, not the right hand corner but the right hand side behind some of the shops, you've seen 3 or 2 Brachiosauruses, and that's what we're doing today. So just a little teaser of like, oh, what's going to happen next episode. So if you haven't watched the video, card thing at the top right hand corner for you guys to see, and I hope you enjoy the video, and if you did, like it, and if you like this video, why not give it a like as well. And let's get on with this. The fence I normally use for a Brachiosaurus is concrete or electrified heavy steel, which I do end up changing because having a Brachiosaurus inside of a light steel fence doesn't really make sense, and every single park I do, it's not based on real possibilities. So if you're like, okay, right, why is this enclosure right now, for instance, this enclosure is quite small for a Brachiosaurus because there's not that much trees that go into it and things. However, in sandbox mode you can, so you can make it as small as you can and it will still work as long as escapes are 0 and your comfort for dinosaurs is always going to be non-rising, and you can have as many dinosaurs as you want. But I think I'll do another park series, like, I don't know how I would call it, but more like the perfect park. Almost like it follows the rules. Almost like GTA 5 when you're trying not to break any of the rules. Like you have to stop at the stop sign, stop at the red lights and things and stuff. But in this game, you don't really need to follow rules in Sandbox, but it is a little bit more difficult to do that. Like, okay, your dinosaurs have to have this amount of greenery and things, so it wouldn't look as good, but it would help you guys. So that's why there's only 4 Brachiosauruses in here, because you can have 5. So there'll be more dinosaurs going into this enclosure, obviously, because Isla matanceros is quite small. And that's another concept art thing that I am doing as well, is making map sizes bigger, but like a setting so you can have small, medium and large. And I'll tell you that in a video because I'm so excited I want to tell you now, but I can't. Well, I could, but why should I? Because nothing in this video says that I'm going to be speaking about it, so you guys will probably never hear it. Right now I am putting some of the really terrible looking rock. It's literally the same texture as the rock that you can place, pretty much. So I wish they like they had 4 different types of rocks, 4 different types of grass, 4 different types of sand, 4 different kinds of dirt and 4 kinds of shale on every single island. That would just be cool, would it? And maybe like it would be more dinosaur things, not like, okay, there's going to be roller coasters, because like from what I'm thinking, if I was to work at Frontier, which I really want to, by the way, if I do, what I think is that, okay, Planet Zoo is a game that you create your own zoo, and it's normal animals like tigers, lions, giraffes, zebras, things like that. Then you've got in Planet Coaster. Obviously, it's a park management game, but it's just on roller coasters. And if you were to have a roller coaster in a Jurassic World game, it's almost like combining both of them together, and you don't really want that to happen. So that's why I think it's just going to be like, okay, maybe a Cretaceous cruise, because that's just Jurassic World related. And speaking about Jurassic World, like Elite Dangerous, for instance, is just like in space and things like that. I'm not 100% sure what Elite Dangerous is. I've just seen some trailers on it. It's like planets and stuff. I think. I'm not 100% sure. But Jurassic World Evolution, however, is you create your own dinosaur theme park. And it's really, really limited. Maybe it's so limited because they're big, big animals, and a lot of depth and detail need to go into these animals. But like Planet Zoo compared to Jurassic World Evolution is like 10 times better than Jurassic World Evolution. Seriously. Like, Planet Zoo's way better than this game. Now, I'm not saying go get Planet Zoo. If you are a fan of dinosaurs, this is the best dinosaur game that has ever been released. Better than J-Pog, better than all those other games. Mainly because the graphics are really good. There's a lot more buildings, but not enough. A lot of dinosaurs, 6 to 8 if you get the DLCs as well. And speaking about DLCs, the biggest DLC was Secrets of Doctor Who. And what do I mean by that? It was the biggest DLC with dinosaurs. Now buildings would be Return to Jurassic Park. Claire's Sanctuary has an entire new system, which is a paleobotany system, which I love. We should have a bit more, like 5 more plants. That would be quite cool. And stuff like that. And fish feeders are a thing now. I think that was in an update, if I am correct. So it has came a long way since Jurassic World Evolution first came out, but now it's still too small. I would rather get some information. I would rather them say Jurassic World Evolution is the final Jurassic World Evolution game we're making. We're not making any sequels. It is the end. There might be one last update and that's all. Just say it. If that is the case, which I really, really hope it isn't, like really deep down in my heart, I really hope we get a sequel. It just makes sense. Like with Jurassic World Dominion coming out, Frontier Developments they can be able to put on it, like make a skin that has feathers on dinosaurs. Like it's a whole new chance for them to do a lot more. Snow, for instance, that's another thing. But I'm not working at Frontier. I don't know. Well, I do know people in Frontier, but I don't have contacts. So like I know some of the people who like community managers and like people who are on live streams and things, but I don't know anybody in person. So like if I couldn't just go ask somebody at Frontier, oh, what's happening with Jurassic World Evolution? I can't. I wish I could, by the way. And if somebody does, what I think is going to happen with this game, like I really highly doubt it anyway, but almost like a protest, like everybody's going to be asking, is Jurassic World Evolution dead? Because is it? We don't know. Maybe in a video I did say maybe because Jurassic World, like Frontier, I always say Jurassic World Evolution don't think, but no, Frontier Development might not think like when Jurassic World Dominion's going to be releasing, so they don't want to release a video game that has got things from Jurassic World Dominion weeks and months and months and months before the movie is released. You don't want to do that because it spoils the movie. So like almost like Fallen Kingdom, they released this game, and then not that long after, they had an update, and it was dinosaurs from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. But maybe they're in the base game, it will have dinosaurs from the new movie. So that's why if it seriously, if it wasn't for this virus outside, maybe we might have had an answer. But these things happen on Earth. Earth isn't always the cleanest because things are happening like pollution and climate change. We really need to sort this planet out before we do need to go to another planet like Mars, which Elon Musk is planning to do, but it's going to take years. There was this video I watched, and he was in an interview, and he was saying that by the time that humans can go to Mars, he might not be alive, because that's why he's depressed. Like, I want humans to go to Mars, but I will never get to see it happen. And I understand from that point of view. I understand how it could feel to be like, I want to send people to Pluto or something, which is really, really, really far away. It's a dwarf planet. But if I said that and then knew that I wouldn't be there to see my dream happen, it is really depressing. So it is quite sad, but hopefully things speed up, and hopefully things can go back onto schedule and things can happen a bit more. Enough of me rambling. I don't know how we got into the topic of Elon Musk from Jurassic World Evolution and Frontier Development. I have made a truck tour, and I've used the 1993 Pattern E. I had to look on Jurassic World Evolution Wiki Fandom, and yes, it's a long name, but I just search up Jurassic World Evolution Wiki and go on the first link, and it's the entire website on, like, if you were to go on like Cobsicnafis, you would go down and you can hear some of the audio, some of the pictures, and it's just so cool. I use it a lot, and sometimes I do use it for my fan art if I want an icon or something. So like, let's say I want I don't know, like a research icon, and I needed it for some fan art, I would use it, but also I would obviously change it. I wouldn't just take it and implement that. I always put my own things into the game. Not into the game, into fan art. And there was one that I loved, and it was my fan art that was the monorail station, and there was this tunnel, and I drew it out on a piece of paper, and I was like, and it looks absolutely amazing. It looks like something that's in the game, but isn't, which it should kind of be. But that also takes us to the next video. However, I'm not going to speak about the new, the video coming up. There's cars going outside crazy, by the way. I'm sorry for my rambling, and yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It's absolutely for free, and it doesn't take a single minute to do. It's just one click of the red subscribe button and one click for the notification bell. That was me, JJ Games, and goodbye.